Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Wes's Side Story. All right, and again, I'm here with my 1995 F-150 4.9 liter known as Rosie. Today, I'm gonna be replacing the temperature sending unit, which is a little bit different than the temperature cooling sensor. So let me show you where the temperature cooling sensor is, and then I'll show you where my temperature sending unit seems to be on my 4.9 liter. So, all right, give me just a second. All right, so here is the coolant temperature sensor. So that's the sensor, and I've seen videos with where the temperature sending unit is supposed to be located right there in the block. However, as you can tell, mine is not located there. I just have a plug. I actually have two plugs. And that one plug right there looks like it might need looked at a little further, but I got some plugs in there. All right, so that's where I watched a video that said where it was supposed to be. However, on my 4.9 liter, it appears to be right down there. And I know you can't really see it because it's covered in junk, but so that's right beside my oil checker thing, my dipstick. God, I couldn't think of that to save my life. But all right, that's where mine's located at. I'm gonna get up in the truck and I'm gonna wipe that down, and then I'm gonna give us a better shot of that. So be right back with that. All right, so I actually found it. Turns out that this one over here that I was showing you guys is actually the oil pressure sending unit to tell whether or not your oil pressure is good. Let me see if I can get this camera down in here and get a picture of this for you. So it is right. No, that's not it. It's not there. Oh, it's back there somewhere. Alright, and now I can't see shit. Right under that. Somewhere back there. I'm hoping I get it. Alright guys, so on upon further inspection, it looks like the temperature sending unit, or coolant temperature sending unit, which is a mouthful to say, is in a PIA place. So I got two ways I think I can go about doing this easily, because I don't want to take the whole top, the manifold, the air intake manifold, and all that loose just yet. That is coming in the future, but not right now. So basically I can A, remove my fender well, or B, remove my starter to get to this thing. I'm going to crawl into the truck now, and I'm going to kind of show you where it's located. Alright, and I'm just going to crawl under right here to look up towards where your starter is, and I'm on the passenger side of the vehicle. So while I'm here, might as well do it. Just go ahead, crawl up under here. Now, there is some lower clearance here with this catalytic converter and stuff. So let's see there's my starter. So let me see where I'm at. Alright, so if we get this angle, I think I don't know if I can get you a good shot of that or not, guys. I can't see it anymore. Oh, there it is. And you guys can't see it very well, but I do have it right there. Right there it is. And I know you can't make it out, but it's right there above the starter. Oh, I wish this thing would focus. Oh, there we go. There it is. That is your... So it's the one connected with the wire there. That is your coolant temperature sending unit. So it's located way up there. So, like I said, I can either A, remove my starter, which is 2 bolts, and drop it down and have to monkey with all the battery stuff, or B, I can remove my fender well, which really isn't that bad to do. So that's my 2 options. Kind of running out of daylight today, and I don't like to rush any projects, but that's the location. As you can tell, it's under your manifold right there. And that's your air intake manifold that's coming down. The very last tube looks like. Last 2 tubes, and there it is. There's the connection. I'd say mine's not working because it doesn't look like that wire's on there very good. But I'm going to go ahead and replace it. Alright guys, so actually after I was just sitting here looking around, so right back here, and you do have a pretty good little hole right here that you can reach down into, and if you reach down in here you can feel where the sensor is. Like, yeah, I can feel it down there. So I think what I can do is reach under there, get my socket under it, pop it loose, put the new one in, and not have to fight with the fender well or the starter. Now I will say that if I took the fender well out, this would be a million times more easier than reaching under there to get the temperature sensor. However, you know, there's like time constraints and things like that. So, you know, do you want to take the easy long way or the quick hard way? So there's those 2 options that you have, which actually 3 options here that I mentioned. You could remove your starter, which is 2 bolts, and then of course you got to disconnect your battery, disconnect your power cables, and then also if you removed your fender well, you know, what all does that entail? So you got to take that into consideration and figure out if you are willing to go that far, or if you want to just try to do it the hard way and get up inside your engine bay, reach back there to just change the sensor out. So I'm going to leave that with you guys. It's not going to be very easy to clean the wire or anything like that that runs to my dash by doing it this way, but at least putting the new sensor in will be great. So on second thought, I'm actually gonna take out my fender well and do this project. So I will continue this tomorrow. It's just, for one, too cold, and I like to be able to see what I'm doing. So that's what I'm gonna do. If you guys want to do the reach around method, then that's on you guys. But I personally am going to take out my fender well to get to the sensor, so I know not only, you know, if I unplug it, what if I can't find my cable? What if it falls back through there? There's so many different scenarios that could happen with me not being able to see what's going on. It's just a bad idea. So I'm gonna do the fender well method instead of removing the starter, just because I don't feel like fighting with the starter and potentially maybe breaking the plastic that holds the power connector back together, like I did when I replaced it on one of the starters. But anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna remove this fender well. Alright, so Wes's side story has had a technical difficulty. Apparently, I talk way too much about things and doing stuff. So tune in next time when I actually do stuff. Alright, and if you like this content, please like, subscribe, hit that thumb button up. This is basically just a location video. Sorry guys, I will put the install tomorrow.